Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a great day. So in this video we are just going to know about the spoken communication, and it's our third unit of the professional communication video series. So in our previous video, in our unit 1 we have understand about what is communication and the basic concept and definition of the communication. And in our second unit we have learned about the barriers of the communication. And now in this video we are just going to learn about the spoken communication part. So the first question should be, what is spoken communication? Before starting, I want to tell you that spoken communication is the most common and essential form of human interaction. Actually, it allows us to share our thought, ideas and feeling with others in a direct and immediate way. Like in other type of communication, in written communication, in as compared to the other type of communication, it is indirect way. But in spoken communication, it is a direct interaction. While we may communicate through others means such as writing or non-verbal cues, spoken communication remain the cornerstone of our daily lives. So, I think you need a simple definition of the spoken communication. So, oral communication is also known as the spoken communication. Like everything that you are just sharing is in a oral way. So, oral communication is the process of verbally transmission information and ideas from one individual group to the other. Oral communication can either be formal or informal. Like if you are talking to your friend, that is informal. But if you are talking to your teacher, that should be formal. So examples of the informal and for oral communication include face-to-face conversation. Like you are talking to anyone. So that is a kind of a spoken communication. So moving next, aim of any communication. Like we have studied our previous units in our unit 1. Definition of the communication and all these things, and in our unit 2 we have studied about the barrier of the communication. So in if you look at the both videos, you will consider one thing, that what is the aim of communication. So basic aim of the communication is like how we can just first aim of the communication or any communication, the how we are delivering our message to the receiver, and what are the quantity at which the receivers are getting our message. So that should be the aim of the communication, to maximize the quantity or the amount of understanding that we are just sharing or doing interchange of any information in a basic and a most efficient way. So that should be the aim of the communication. Like articulation, this is the ability to pronounce word clearly and correctly. Projection, this is the ability to speak loudly enough to be heard by the listener. These are the kind that is required in a spoken communication. Like in a written communication, you don't need any tone. You just write that, hi, I am Samir. So the receiver can understand it, hi, I am a Samir, or in any tone. So but in spoken communication everything is required, like articulation, projection, enunciation, fluency, pace, what is the speed of your voice, how you are just at what speed at per minute you are just telling the word. That all are required for a good spoken communication. And the last one is volume. So it's not least, like this is the loudness of the voice. You should adjust your volume depending on the setting and the size of the audience. Suppose you are just sitting with the 2 or 3 friends and you are just communicating like in a higher voice, then that is not required there. So I think tone and voice and body language actually is in every type of communication except written communication. Body language is not required there in a written communication, but in a spoken communication, digital communication, everywhere I think body language is required. So moving next, why spoken communication? Why we choose a spoken communication over any other kind of communication? As we have earlier discussed that in a spoken communication, our message is like means immediate. It's direct and immediate way. Or anything that is just transferred from sender to receiver is in a short interval of time. Like you are just reading this whole sentence. If you are going to read all these things, you will just end up with that whatever I have explained from the beginning to till now. So in a spoken communication, it is very simple to understand what the sender wants to tell and what he wants to deliver the message to the receiver in a very efficient way. So this is the one of the best quality of the spoken communication. And there are some points that you add, like in a spoken communication, exchange of information happens very fast. Like if a sender is just writing something, it will be time taken in writing, and after when the readers or anything like receiver read it, it is also taking time. and there might be some understanding on the word, like a tone of the word or anything that is written can be misinterpreted by the receiver. But in a spoken communication, whatever the tone uses by the sender is accurate, and as choice of the sender, the receiver can understand that message. So this is the very first priority of the spoken communication. Like in a building relationship, we can write a second point, like building relationship, we connect with others on a personal level, like through a spoken communication we are just connecting with our sender or any person, like in a personal manner. So suppose you are there is your friend and you are just chatting with him, and if you are calling him, then I think there will be more accurate transfer of the message in the calling or in a spoken communication. So hope you have understood about the spoken communication, and I hope you can just give a presentation on the spoken communication. So that's all from my side in this unit. So hope you have understood all these things, and in description I will tag some points on the spoken communication. You can just read it out and make your own presentation on the basis of all these things. So hope everything is understandable to all. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.